Top of the morning to you, laddies. Welcome to day 33. Alright, well, that's basically it. Let's get into it. And yep, it is still doing this. Rain, snow, and well, you know how I feel about it. It's not the best feeling. I don't entirely enjoy it whatsoever. But it's, whatever, I get used to it, I adapt. And don't mind the texture pack. I just have this on every now and then because of certain reasons. I just particularly like the way that it makes the game look sometimes, but obviously for this series, we leave it as normal because we're trying to make this as normal as possible, as least modified as we can possibly make it, so that we don't have to, like, have to deal with issues such as it seeming like, oh, we're doing so many changes to the game, so it doesn't seem like we're legitimately breaking any world records with it, because that's not the case. Definitely not in my opinion, at least. We only have just one major mod installed to make this possible. Even though I completely sound like a broken record at this point, obviously, for saying this so many times. Oh, I forgot about you. There, have some meat. You want some meat? I'm noticing in my OBS channel that my audio is more centered to the left. The left channel is higher than the right channel. I don't know if it's a problem with my microphone, but a fun fact of the matter is that this microphone is actually 5 years old. This AT20 right here, I've had it for 5 years, and as a nice daily factoid, which you definitely care about, I'll let you know anyways, on my main channel, which has kinda a little bit more subscribers than this one, just a tiny bit. I've been using this microphone on that channel for like the past, I don't know, 600 videos. Basically the entirety of the career as a whole. And this channel, I mean, I guess I still use it. It's literally been the best microphone I've ever had. The worst microphone I ever had is sitting over there, beyond the reach of the camera. You can't see it. And the reason why it's the worst, I'll tell you what it is. It's the Blue Yeti microphone, not the Blue Snowball, the Blue Yeti. It's the worst microphone I've ever had just by happenstance because of my experience with it was just absolutely horrible. I bought it and then it was the first microphone I ever had that was more than just a $20 stick that just stuck out from a little thing. It was like the first microphone I had was a tiny little $20 frickin' Call of Duty lobby type microphone that just stuck out of a little frickin' stand. And then I went from that to having a $110 USB microphone, which was supposed to be like studio quality. It's basically like the normie studio microphone, like the Blue Yeti. And I plug it in, and then after, I forgot exactly how long it lasted for, but basically like after only 3 months, or 2 months, 2.5 months actually, the thing just straight up stopped working. It just didn't work. And I tried getting a new USB cord, maybe that was the problem. Nope, didn't matter. I tried plugging it into a different computer. Nope, didn't matter. It was, the device was just completely corrupt. No computer would recognize it anymore after only 2 months of having it. This is a $110 microphone. So I'm like, you know what? Screw this crap. I'm getting an AT2020 for $110, just the same amount of money. This thing's lasted me 5 years. 5 years. Hundreds of hours of recording. Hundreds of videos, probably thousands of videos recorded across all videos I've made across all channels over the last 5 years, including this one. We're talking thousands of pieces of content, not a problem up until now. And you know what? Even if it starts having a problem, I'll be like, sure, fair game. You've lived your life, and you deserve to start dying if that's what it is. And I'll just have to get a new microphone. I got a new microphone, but I don't use it for the main. Like, I might need to get a whole new one for like the main audio setup to just plug it in this one for my, for the whole thing of like sitting and recording and not having to actually stand up and do things I'm just too lazy to do. Like I have a stand-up microphone right behind me. There's actually that shiny thing right there. That's basically the stand-up microphone. That's the styrofoam, or not the styrofoam, but the foam shell that encompasses it. So you speak into it and there's no echo or anything that comes from behind. I don't like recording with that unless it's like a scripted type of a video and stuff. Which is why I just like to sit down and use this thing. It's always been reliable. I call this microphone good old reliable, yeah. Truly is, pretty much. If you want to have a microphone for starting out on a YouTube channel, if that's what you want to be doing, or if you want to be starting a... Oh, stop leaning your head. You can't have any. If you want to be starting a little thing... If you want to be the next Joe Rogan, I'll tell you, the way you get started, don't get a Blue Yeti. Maybe it's really good and it just didn't like me because maybe it was on its period or something. I don't know, and it just decided to kill itself from the inside out with the USB. And maybe that was the case, and maybe after all, it actually is a really good microphone. But if my opinion matters at all, I'd say get an Audio Technica microphone because it will never end. It'll never give up on you. There you go. It's the best quality you'll ever find. I also don't even really understand the whole concept of paying like a crap ton of money for microphones. Like, you know, like you'll see microphones that are like $3,000 and they're supposed to be like these frickin', it's like the Gucci version of microphones. Like, oh, I gotta have this Louis Vuitton microphone. I gotta have this. It's like $3,000 or something. After 150 bucks, it all sounds the same, man. It doesn't matter. Like, literally, there's no point. So, just get a $100 microphone and there you go. That's all you need. Oh, dag nabbit. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I forgot to do that. Reset the map. We have not gone 11 miles yet. Although that would be very nice. Get a hard day's work over with already. Would you just stop it? You're not getting it. No, I'm telling you, you're not getting it. That's right. You get behind me. Follow your master. Obey me. Come here. It doesn't make sense. The XP drops as the animals kill the other animals. Like, oh, you get experience for having this wild animal kill this other wild animal. As if that makes any sense. Okay? Unless it doesn't and I'm just hallucinating. Because I don't know how else I got level 5. I haven't been killing animals myself. Would it just stop rain snowing already? I mean, come on, really? It's actually really annoying. It fogs up my camera. OBS cannot properly like refresh. The refresh rate goes down the gutter when there's all this pixel activity on the screen and you can't see my camera good. Yeah, on the topic of my other YouTube channels, which I won't feel the need to really discuss in that much detail. Like, I'm not gonna start talking about what my other YouTube channels are called and what their names are, or whatever. You know, it doesn't really matter. Eventually, sure, people probably find out anyways. Who cares? I mean, I had this one other channel. Like, basically, the weird thing is that I had this one channel that's like humongous, and then I'm trying, and all these other channels are like, that I actually do try to put some effort into, and it's like they're all just a whole bunch of all these tiny channels that are just like not even 1,000th the size. And one of them is like a channel that I actually really feel like has extreme potential. And it's like a science space channel, except it's mainly kind of like if you ever seen the channel called Daily Dose of Internet Videos, it's somewhat like that, except it's scientific. So your daily dose of science, I guess, is the best way to describe it. And it's like, it's almost like next gen Vsauce in my opinion, if I do say so myself. That's what my whole idea was behind it. Like, I gotta start a channel that's like Vsauce and Daily Dose of Internet combined, and you know, it's even more valuable and beneficial to society because people become entertained by the videos. They see them, they're intrigued, they click on them, and not only are they entertained by whatever the content's being featured about in that video, but they also learn something that might be practical and, you know, maybe also worthless that no one cares about. Whatever, you get the point. It's all up to your opinion. That's the idea behind it. And this channel, I mean, I kind of stopped making videos on it for about a month or two because it didn't really get any traction. It was getting like 20 views a video, kind of like this. Because what I do is, I'm not just some normie who's gonna shout out some brand new channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribed other YouTube channel. Because despite popular belief, I'm not a proponent of that idea. I don't think it works. I think it's completely pointless. It actually hurts you because it's like, if you really think about it, you're shouting yourself out to all these hundreds of thousands of people that don't really care about the specific thing you're doing. And it takes away from the whole experience of you growing from nothing and experiencing the organic transition from having nothing to having something, when you just instantly go and shout it out to another audience that's completely separate and not connected whatsoever to the whole idea behind that entire new channel. So I don't do any of that. That's why all my channels don't have thousands or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I just do them from scratch. You'd be surprised if you really knew who I was and what my biggest channel was, how many channels I actually own. I own quite a bit, and basically it's a whole bunch of side hustling channels. And some of them are actually bigger than others. Some of them have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but my biggest that I'm like public with, that I actually show my face with, and I put the most consistent effort into is my main one, which is almost at 1 million subscribers, but not quite there yet. But anyways, this science channel, now after a while I saw that it started picking up traction after I hadn't uploaded any videos to it. Lots of the videos started going viral, and it got multiple couple hundreds of subscribers and tens of thousands of views on them, and there was only 17 videos uploaded. And I was like, you know what? I want to get back to doing this now. But would you just stop? You're just trying to get more free meat. That's what you're doing. Oh, I'm dying. Feed me, because that's how it works. When I die, I get hungry. Yeah, you freaking freeloader. This channel started getting views, a whole lot of new growth as I stopped uploading to it, and I started feeling bad. Like, you know what? This channel's branding and this whole idea, I feel like, man, it was crazy. I feel like right now it's so good. It has so much potential. I mean, I put in more work to the specific new channel before it was even a thing, before I even started it, than any other channel. Like, I put effort into making a unique intro, a whole music track to put in all the videos, a banner, branding. I even made a website for the dang thing, bro. A website, man. Like, seriously, you can't make it up. And I put so much work into branding this thing, and looking back at it, it's like, wow, this thing has so much potential. Even the name itself, I feel like, is just freaking epic. I don't want to say it because I don't want to, like, expose who I really am yet, but it's gonna happen eventually anyways. But after I realized that it was starting to grow and get some traction and get some potential, I was like, alright, I'm gonna try to log back. I'm gonna get back in this account. I'm gonna start making videos. So I made a whole new video for the channel. I was ready to post it. So I tried going on to the Google or YouTube, and I tried logging in, and I realized, okay, the account is no longer, it's no longer in my account history. So I can't just instantly log in. It's like, okay, well, let me just sign into the account. Let me just add in the new account and type in the email address, and I can't remember the email address whatsoever. I know exactly what the password is, but I can't remember the email address. It's just completely lost in my mind. And I'm like, okay, so let me just check my history. It's not in the history. Let me just go check my password logs. It's not in the password logs. Let me just go check my phone. It's not in the phone. Let me go check let me go check my frickin' Gmail history. Not my Gmail history, nowhere. Let me check my whole history on my computer since I first got it. I scrolled through like 10,000 pieces of history, and nothing showed up about anything about what the email address was. And I couldn't for the life of me remember what the dang email address was to this frickin' channel. And I'm like, I tried 15 different variations. Okay, is it this with a 1 at the end? Is it a dash in the middle? Is there an underscore in between? Is there an underscore at the end? In the beginning, is there a 1? Is it 1 through 9, 10 through 20, 20 through 100, 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end, 5 at the beginning? You know, I tried everything. Capital, undercase, dash, underscore, letters, numbers, and nothing. It was, none of them was it. And I was like, okay, what the heck? Alright, so obviously, the first incentive is I'm gonna go and try to get this account through the recovery. And Google only has 2 recovery options. You have the email or you have cell phone. Now, conveniently, this account didn't have cell phone verification as an option because I didn't use my cell phone to make the account. I used a virtual cell phone because I had at that point already used my main cell phone too many times. So I had to make a fake temporary cell phone to make the account. And that was months ago, so I couldn't use that now. I can't get a verification call on a phone number that doesn't exist anymore. So I type in all my other email addresses, and just by luck of me, I also just happened to not set up a backup email address on the account either, so that wasn't an option. So just within that one day, I realized I was quite effectively just incapable of logging in because I didn't know what the frickin' email address was. I mean, it's like, hold on a second. Oh my god, you're about to die. Jesus Christ. I was like, hold on a second. This can't be a thing that happens to people. Like, you all of a sudden can no longer just log into your Google account because you can't remember the stupid email address. Like, I know what the password was. I know everything about it. But I can't remember the dumb email address because it wasn't saved anywhere. Oh my god, stop dying! Man! What are you doing? Jesus. Like, honestly, stop dying. God damn. I mean, that just doesn't seem like it's a thing that should be possible. Like, how could you just all of a sudden be locked out of your Google account for something as trivial as you just don't remember your frickin' email? It's like, what? It's just like... Now, obviously, I have another channel with over 100,000 subs, so I can contact the real people. I can contact the real live Google support page. There's real people behind there. It's like 24/7 tech support. And I'm like, listen, man, here's my main channel. I'm not emailing you, or I'm not messaging you about this. I'm messaging you about my other channel. And the thing is, I use my voice in all those videos, and all the videos I made on the science channel, which was the new channel. Same with all my videos in my main channel. So I'm like, you know, check it out. I know it sounds retarded, but I don't have the email. I don't know what it is, and I can't for the life of me get it back. It's not saved anywhere somehow. And I can't get a recovery because of the reasons I just said. So here, check out my videos on my main channel, and check out the videos on this channel. You can see it's the same person. So if you'd be so kind to just give me my email, you you got some tools to just look into this channel and tell me what the email connected with it is. And they're like, oh, sorry, but I can't do that. But thanks for asking. And I'm like, boy, are you just pulling my leg? Like, what do you mean you can't do that? Oh, it would be a breach of privacy. We can't risk that. I'm literally showing you you could check my main channel that I'm using the email to message you right now. And you can check on the videos at this channel I'm trying to tell you that I got locked out of. It's the same person. I obviously own the account. But no, they couldn't do nothing about it, unfortunately. Nope, they couldn't do anything. It would be against their terms of service. It would be against their privacy policy, apparently. They couldn't risk me somehow just being some very, very, you know, sophisticated hacker that just used some deep fake voice just to get into someone's account. Like, I don't understand, like, why they couldn't just give it to me. Like, man, you would think it's the reason why I don't think even when you have over 100k subs you can contact this Google support, which is dumb anyways. I mean, why do you have to wait till that point where you can contact Google support? There's no other way to contact Google support. You try to look up Google support number, you're going to find a bunch of Indian tech support scams. You can't contact Google unless you have a certain amount of relevance. It's like, oh, they only value based off your numbers. And that alone, I still have my theories to suggest that it's still not a real person. It's still just some kind of clever bot. It's like some kind of clever bot, because honestly, if it was a real person, they would have the freaking empathy to be like, you know what? It's not, we can't do it technically, but sure, whatever, you know, you're believable. I'll give it to you. Because, you know, you'd think it's I tried this 3 times. I contacted them 3 times at different dates. It was the exact same answer every single time. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Unfortunately, we can't do that, I'm afraid. And it's like, these are programmed responses. This is a clever bot. It has to be. Because you would think I'm giving all these people all this information. Like, you know, I'm a human being, right? You're supposed to be a human being too. Understand my situation here. What are you going to do? Get fired for just giving me access to my own account again? You would think one of them would be like, you know what? Fine. You know, whatever, man. I understand. Here it is. Here's the email. Nope. No one did that. Because they're not people. They're freaking robots. Even when you have 100k subs, you still can't talk to anyone. It's just a bunch of robots. It's a whole bunch of robots, man. It has to be. Because they all had these same type of responses. Like, they're just slightly different worded. Slightly different. But they were all the same at the same time. And to this day, I still can't get back into this account. It's actually unbelievable. But you know what? My last resort is to just... It sounds so stupid, but I have to hire a hacker. I literally have to hire a hacker to spoof the email from this channel. Because there's no other way to get it. I mean, I want to start making videos for it again. It's a really intuitive channel, in my opinion. It's literally, like I said, it's like the means of your daily dose of internet, except science, with a twist of Vsauce type of sentiment to it. It's like educational, but it's also... It's featuring the most strange scientific things that happen in this world. Its main goal is to intrigue the interests of people about the natural world around us, rather than just dumb, stupid internet culture bullcrap. Obviously, its market audience is not going to be nearly as big as the former, like, or the, you know, like I just said, but it's still, I feel like, capable of reaching way more people, like, than what would be expected at first. Millions of people. It has so many things. It has so many different avenues. You know, we're talking about like all kinds of crap on that channel. And it was also like a really unique thing to it too that I came up with. It was like all the videos were exactly 3 minutes and 14 seconds long to basically be kind of like kind of like an homage to obviously the number pi, which is a mathematical term. And there's a specific reason behind it. It was supposed to be like, you know, pi is the most fundamental number. Without me getting too math teacher up on your ass here, pi is the most fundamental number in the whole universe. Everything is situated around pi and the curvature of everything. Everything. It's like this one irrational number that's so intertwined with every other aspect of the language of this universe. And it's like really important because this is what this channel's made for. It's to make the most intriguing, it's to highlight the most intriguing, fascinating things of our world and universe around us, and highlighting that for people to watch, and adding in my, you know, very well adapted clickbait skills, because I've had quite a number of years of experience of that, all meshed together to become a really informative, educative, and entertaining source of knowledge on a daily basis. And just the style of content and the uniqueness that man, like I said, I brainstormed for this idea for so long. I said I need to come up with a channel that's like a banger. I need to come up with an idea that's like really has meaning to it. I put my brain to work with this channel, seriously. Now this channel that you're watching right now, this is just an idea I come up with in my freaking dreams. Like when I just think about random crap, I'm daydreaming. And I'm like, you know what? Wouldn't it be weird if someone walked across the entire Earth recreated in Minecraft? You know what? I could do that. All I have to do is just spend an hour and a half of my day every single day. That's only 1/12 of the amount of time I'm even awake doing other things. It's not like it's that big of a sacrifice. Who says I can't do it? I can get, at that rate, I can get the whole thing done in a freaking year and a half. So that's what I'm doing, obviously. Oh, nice. I'll leave that one there. I mean, it's really disappointing because it's like, man, I don't want to just abandon that whole idea. It has just so much potential to it, honestly. It's like one of those things where you could just look at it and you can see it being at like 10 million subscribers in the future. Like, you could see this channel having 10 million subscribers. That's literally what this thing is, basically, to me. And I have to hire a hacker just to get back into it, because otherwise, it's through. I can't get back into it. Google just simply won't let me have my account name back. They won't tell me it, no matter what. It doesn't matter how much proof I give them. You just have to have a hacker hack into your account. I mean, and you can't tell me that that's not possible, because come on, man. I've had people hack into my main channel before, and my main channel's email, you know, connected with that account, that's not listed anywhere. That's not posted somewhere. Like, I don't even use it. And people have been hacking into that account. They've been getting access to it. It's happened dozens of times. So I mean, it's not like you gotta be some freaking Matrix level hacker to do this crap. All I'm asking for is just my account back, bro. Is that so much? Is that such a crime? I just want my account back, and it doesn't matter seemingly how much proof I give someone. It doesn't. They don't do it, man. It's like, it's so frustrating and annoying. How could you lose an account by such a stupid thing? And I also wish that there was some kind of way to look up emails too. Like, you would think with all of the clickbait websites that are like, oh, you can look up anyone's identity, all you have to do is pay this amount a month, that there would be some website out there that would be able to just list different types of emails. Like, you just type in a certain phrase and it would give you all the different variations of that phrase in different Gmail accounts. But no, there's no website like that. If only I had that. Even if I had something like that, I could probably eventually find it. But I can't. It's like the channel's just sitting dormant right now. It hasn't been posted to for like 7 months. And I really want to be able to post to it and get back into it by the end of the year. Just have to hire a hacker, man. That's it. That's the only option. Like, How am I gonna be able to name you? I don't know how to get a name tag. Do you need like one of those anvils? What other thing you need for it? Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to happen, is it? Probably not. Okay. Have some eats. Oh my god, would you just... Oh, nice. Oh, now you like me, okay? Great. What the fuck? Tail. Tail just... Crank that lever. Get that pump out. You know what? You're getting on my little nerves, you know, with your stupid tail. Why is it doing it more often now? You need to stop. I don't have infinite food, do I? So stop acting like I do, okay? What did I just say? Whoa. What are you doing? My god, dude. I don't have enough food for you, seriously. I honestly do not have enough lamb chops for you. I have some chicken. Sounds so stupid at this point. Oi, oi, whoa, whoa. Oi, oi. I'll take that. Oh my flipping frick. Oh my frickin' heck. You just ate all my chicken. Okay, so can this hill just like end already so my dog can stop dying? Supposed to be going downhill anyways. What is this crap? What the? Wait, was that a double kill? Like, was that a double team, double hit, whatever? Yeah, get his ass, Coldfoot. That's right. Oh, come on. Okay. Fine. Well, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. No, oh my goodness. Stop doing that. I do not want to take a shot of the screen. Now, we are 297 miles. Oh, wait, no. 501. We're 501 blocks up. 1643 elevation. Not too bad. Well, almost at 300 miles. And it looks like this around here. Wow. How realistic. Look, there's a Christmas tree. Looks like the Wild West. Doesn't look like the North, that's for sure. But yeah, that's it for this episode, and yeah, goodbye.